I got to ask you just more on the subject of speaking for funny. He recently did a documentary on Anthony Cumia, the Ant-Man.
Oh, I was waiting for that.
Yeah, and it was kind of a strange documentary in that I love the shit that Speaking for Funny does because it's funny in a lot of the topics I'm interested in, but I didn't particularly get the point of the Anthony one. Was the point was that a guy who's done stand up 5 times isn't a great stand up? Like, well, nobody, Eddie Murphy probably wasn't, and which is proof that I'm not a racist, despite what my tattoos say, because I named a nice person. But right. I thought that documentary was almost not pointless, but I didn't get the story that was going with it. What was your opinion on it?
I haven't watched it. I typically like the way he presents his material. I think he does a good job. There's a story arc to it, and he finds so many clips. He must spend a lot of time researching it, which is what I'm always impressed by, the amount of time he puts into it. But I haven't seen what he did the Anthony Cumia. You're calling it a biography, or what are you calling it? Documentary?
Documentary. Yeah, no, it was weird because they went to they get footage of Anthony. I don't know if it was Speaking for Funny or if it was somebody else, but Anthony literally confronting the guy in the street while the guy secretly filmed it, and Anthony called him a silly Billy in a jerk store, stuff like that. I think that's what he said. I can't remember, but it was just one of these things. Not to be like a fanboy of Anthony, the Ant-Man. But I think that there's this over the top, let's go get Anthony stuff that at the minute, the Ant-Man, that just doesn't make sense. Because it's like, I'm okay for going after people for being dicks, but I'm not too sure exactly what it is that Anthony, the Ant-Man, has done yet.
Well, I do watch Anthony's show pretty regularly. I subscribe to Compound Media. And when he has Gavin McInnes on there, there's a lot of things they talk about that I'm not in full agreement on. And I'm not a big fan of how much talk there is about race. I think people on both sides need to fucking cool it a little bit on the goddamn race talk, because I think it has more to do with economics than anything else as far as behavior in this country and in the world. There's a lot of shitty behavior from people who are less off, and why they're less off, we can get into those debates. But this whole thing, it gets me a little bit annoyed too. And so I know that it's very easy if you watch the show with Gavin and Anthony to pull some clips and to show it and say, like, look at these guys, they're bigots. Like, listen to what they're talking about. And I think they're okay with that. That's why they do it behind a paywall. That's why they do what they do. So I think that if people going after Ant, I think he welcomes it. He's not trying to shy away from it. He talks as honestly as he wants to this day. He's never once held back any language.
Yeah, that was actually the worst part of that school shooting in Texas, as I thought, oh God, Anthony's not going to be funny for a couple of episods.
That and was the worst part.
Yeah, and also the dead children. But I like my I like my Ant-Man like I like my coffee. Really funny.
Yeah, hilarious. Yeah, right.